Look up, and you see light, warm, golden, constant. It spills across oceans, climbs the mountains, and paints every living thing in its glow. The sun, a single star among billions, but for us, it is everything. It is our heartbeat, our clock, our origin. For millennia, humanity has worshipped this burning sphere, not just for its beauty but for its power. The giver of life, the keeper of seasons, the force that drives every gust of wind and ripple of tide. But behind that serene face, beyond the soft light that bathes our world each morning, lies a turbulent, living entity, a sphere of fire and magnetism, roaring with the energy of creation itself. The sun is not calm. It is not constant. It pulses with a hidden rhythm, an 11-year cycle of awakening and rest, of storms and silence, of fire rising and fading in a cosmic heartbeat. To the naked eye, it appears eternal and unchanging, but to those who study it, the sun is a symphony of motion. Its surface boils with plasma. Its fields twist, snap, and reform. It breeds magnetic storms that reach across the solar system. This cycle, this repeating pattern of solar activity, shapes not only the space around the sun, but the environment of every planet it touches. It alters the magnetic shield that surrounds Earth, affects the clarity of our skies, disrupts satellites and power grids, and perhaps, in subtle ways, even influences our climate. For all our science and understanding, we are still bound to this rhythm. The sun is the unseen conductor of our planetary symphony, the force that sets the tempo for life on Earth. And its song is far more complex than we ever imagined. Beneath the visible surface of the sun, the photosphere, lies a realm of unimaginable pressure and heat. Here, hydrogen atoms collide with such intensity that they fuse into helium, releasing energy in the form of light and radiation. It is a process so immense that, in a single second, the sun produces more energy than humanity has consumed in all of history. But this raw energy does not simply radiate outward. It churns and swirls in a vast ocean of plasma, charged particles that move like fluid, creating turbulent flows that give rise to magnetism. These magnetic fields twist and loop, rising through the surface like serpents of invisible force. As they grow, they can become tangled, forming knots of magnetic tension. When these knots snap, the energy is unleashed in explosive outbursts, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, eruptions that can send billions of tons of plasma hurtling through space at millions of miles per hour. These eruptions are not random. They are part of a grander rhythm, a cycle driven by the sun's internal dynamo, a process where the motion of plasma generates and regenerates the sun's magnetic field. Every 11 years, this cycle reaches its peak, solar maximum. The sun's surface becomes a battlefield of magnetic activity, covered in dark sunspots where energy churns and twists. Solar flares flash, storms surge, and the corona, the outer atmosphere, blazes brighter and wilder. Then, gradually, the activity wanes. The magnetic field weakens, reorganizes, and, astonishingly, flips its polarity. North becomes south. South becomes north. The cycle begins again. This magnetic heartbeat is the sun's rhythm, a pulse that reverberates across the solar system, shaping the invisible currents of space. And when those currents reach Earth, they do not go unnoticed. From the depths of the sun's corona, streams of charged particles pour into space, a constant wind of plasma called the solar wind. It races outward in all directions, a river of energy flowing through the solar system. Earth, orbiting in its path, is bathed in this wind every second of every day. We are protected, however, by our planet's own magnetic shield, the magnetosphere, a vast, invisible cocoon that deflects most of these solar particles. Without it, Earth's atmosphere would be stripped away, and life as we know it would be impossible. But when the sun grows restless, when a solar flare or coronal mass ejection explodes outward, the balance shifts. The solar wind intensifies, and waves of charged particles slam into Earth's magnetic field, distorting it, shaking it, sometimes even breaching it. High above the poles, these storms create one of nature's most breathtaking spectacles, the aurora. Streams of light ripple across the sky, dancing in curtains of green, purple, and red. Each wave of color is a collision, electrons from the sun meeting the gases of Earth's atmosphere, releasing photons in a symphony of light. For those who witness it, the aurora is a vision of pure wonder. But it is also a warning, a sign that our planet is in the midst of a solar storm. When these storms are strong enough, they can induce electric currents in power lines, disrupt satellites, interfere with GPS, and even damage the electronics aboard spacecraft. In 1989, a solar storm knocked out power to millions in Quebec. In 1859, during the Carrington event, telegraph wires sparked and burst into flame as auroras lit up the skies as far south as the Caribbean. Today, as our civilization grows ever more dependent on technology, on satellites for communication, navigation, and weather forecasting, we find ourselves more vulnerable to the sun's moods than ever before. Each flare, each surge of solar activity is a reminder the sun does not just light our days, it shapes our destiny. For most of human history, the sun was seen as eternal and unchanging, a perfect, divine sphere of light. But in truth, it flickers with subtle variations in brightness and energy. Over time, these fluctuations can ripple through Earth's climate, influencing patterns of wind, temperature, and even rainfall. During the 17th century, a prolonged lull in solar activity, known as the Maunder Minimum, saw an almost complete disappearance of sunspots. The period coincided with what historians call the Little Ice Age, a time when winters grew harsher, crops failed, and the Thames River froze solid. While many factors influence climate, volcanic eruptions, ocean currents, and greenhouse gases among them, the sun's influence cannot be ignored. Its energy output, though steady, is not perfectly constant. A change of even a fraction of a percent can shift the balance of Earth's climate over decades or centuries. Today, scientists study these patterns with unprecedented precision. Satellites like SOHO, SDO, and Parker Solar Probe monitor the sun's every flicker, measuring radiation levels, magnetic fields, and solar wind variations. By comparing this data with Earth's atmospheric records, researchers can trace subtle connections between solar cycles and temperature trends, between sunspot numbers and atmospheric pressure, even between solar storms and cloud formation. Some scientists believe that changes in the sun's magnetic field modulate cosmic rays, high-energy particles from distant galaxies, which in turn influence cloud cover on Earth. More clouds mean more reflected sunlight and a cooler planet. Fewer clouds mean more heat absorbed. It's a delicate dance, a web of cause and effect stretching from the heart of our star to the smallest patterns of wind on Earth. We live, quite literally, in the sun's shadow and in its light. Our weather, our seasons, even our sense of time shaped by its rhythms. To understand the sun's cycles is to understand our own, the fragility and resilience of a planet in orbit around a living, breathing star. In the modern age, We no longer fear the sun as our ancestors did, but perhaps, once again, we should respect it. Its cycles remind us that even the most familiar light in our sky is not constant. It is alive, restless, and powerful beyond measure. To study the sun's activity is to listen to its heartbeat, a deep, resonant pulse that echoes across space and time. It is a rhythm that predates humanity and will continue long after we are gone. Every flare, every eruption, every gentle ebb of its light tells a story of fusion and magnetism, of balance and change. Each 11-year cycle is a new chapter, a new measure in a melody that began with the birth of the solar system. And though we are separated by 150 million kilometers, our lives are inextricably linked to that rhythm. The sunlight that feeds our crops, powers our winds, and warms our oceans is not just energy. It is communication, a whisper from the heart of a star.